Jordan Peterson kicked and screamed, got Elon Musk involved, and threw out a lot of big words like re-education camp. But in the end, the Supreme Court took away his toy and told him, no, they're not going to hear his case. See, the governing body for Ontario psychologists told Jordan Peterson that he, a licensed psychologist, has to either learn to stop tweeting at people to leave this world, stop calling a doctor who cared for Elliot Page a quote-unquote criminal, and learn to stop sharing clinical studies in an attempt to claim that plus-size people aren't beautiful, or he's going to lose his license to work with, vulnerable patients. But that's not the story that Peterson initially told the world, nor was it the one the National Post breathlessly amplified. No, Peterson claimed he was being sentenced to a re-education camp, which generally evokes a very specific meaning. That is much worse than social media training. And he also claimed this was happening in part because he criticized Justin Trudeau and retweeted Pierre Poilievre, which is hilariously inaccurate when you look at the document that he shared containing the complaints, which I did and reported on, which made him very angry. So angry that when I checked my phone on a Saturday night out with friends, I realized he had been spending his tweeting at me. So anyways, his legal options have now been exhausted, and he has to pay the court costs to the College of Psychologists. So naturally, in response, he wrote a vaguely threatening tweet in the style of Rupi Kaur's evil twin, warning us all that the gloves are off and claiming he's facing an indefinite re-education, aka a social media training, if he wants to keep his license. All while once again calling doctors butchers and liars. Way to keep demonstrating why your professional association might not be too hot on your social media presence. Now, Jordan's lawyer, who responded to my request for comment, took a slightly different approach in his reaction. He called this, quote, a tragic loss for Canadians and an invitation to extortion and to levying personal vendettas in a similar way, adding that this will, quote, chill both debate and speech, and stating, quote, the idea that Jordan Peterson, one of the masters of social media, requires social media training by a comparative incompetence is risible and ludicrous. Meanwhile, one of my personal favorite writers put it like this: it's almost as if a professional regulatory body has the right to professionally regulate. What do you think of all this?